The challenge New Zealand has with meeting its Paris Accord targets is that agriculture does bear the brunt of what we emit. Unlike other countries who have transport and energy as their largest emitters, agriculture is our number one. So if that's the one that we can do the most about to meet our Paris Accord targets, then that's just what we have to do. We are Trish and Glen Rankin, and we are farming with our family in Kaupokonui, Taranaki. We work for Parananini Kiwai Tōtara, which is the local Māori incorporation. We have 460 cows. We farm here together with our 4 children, Charlie who's 13, Harry who's 12, Tom who's 8 and Paddy is 5. When I first met Glen and he decided to go farming, I knew absolutely nothing about anything apart from what a cow looked like. And so for a long time I was the teaching person while Glen was the farming person, and my contribution on farm was just to do the GST return and the wages. In 2015 we entered the Dairy Industry Awards for the first time. The feedback from the judges was around the fact that we were kind of pulling in different directions, but the power of doing it together was probably where we needed to go. So that's when we first started looking at trying to become a herd-owning shemilker. And that's taken us on a journey from the Wairarapa to the Hawke's Bay to Northland, and now we're down here in Taranaki. In June last year, the Dairy Action for Climate Change plan came out alongside MPI and MFE. And one of their roles was to identify 12 people in New Zealand who they could use as climate change champions or ambassadors. One of the things that interested me about that role was the front loading of information that we were going to get from experts, which then allows us to be able to attend our local discussion groups, to go to local meetings, to talk to our neighbours about climate change. Farmers I don't think need to be worried about what the government's going to do. Farmers need to be prepared for it though, and there is going to be changes that's going to be required. Whether or not you're meat or milk or horticulture or any other form of agriculture, there's definitely an appetite from everyone around the world to be doing it in a much better, smarter, environmentally friendly way. You're going to have to know what you're emitting. You're going to need to have better information so that you can make better farming decisions. The good news is there's lots of really good research and good resources to help you do it. So that's not something that people have to be worried about, because there's going to be help and advice and information. I think New Zealand is realising that they need to be more and more attached to their consumers, and the way that you get to the consumers' hearts is by showing that your people are looked after, that your land is looked after, and that your animals are looked after. Sometimes doing things in a better way, resulting in better outcomes for your land and your people, is just as successful as the profit-based decision at the end of the day.